Hi there, welcome to Taka's Reviews. Today we have, yes, Star Wars Rebellion. You know, the first Star Wars movie, Episode 4, I love that one. Do you know when Mon Mothma entered Naboo with a small force to free her from the Empire's grasp, but instead she lost and was captured by Boba Fett? And Luke Skywalker attempted to rescue her, but failed. But instead, she was turned to the dark side of the Force and joined the Empire. And then Chewbacca was sent in to destroy the Death Star currently under construction. And he succeeded alone. So the Empire retaliated by sending the existing Death Star over to Kessel, where they knew the rebel base was. But as it turned out, the rebel base was on Alderaan, the planet that was not destroyed in the movie, and they used this force to assault the Empire for one last time. But the Empire had other plans, and sent in all the forces they had into Alderaan, crushing the rebellion. And the Empire wins the day. The end.
Hello.
Come on, Takras, that is not how it happened. Well, in my version, yes it is. Because in this game, Star Wars Rebellion, you are playing the Star Wars movies, episode 4, 5 and 6, but you are changing everything as you play ahead. Yes, you can try to reenact the Star Wars movies, but that's not the point. The point is for the Empire to find the rebel base, and the rebels to gain influence in the galaxy to finally crush the Empire once and for all. But how it happens is totally up to you. The board takes up all the table space there is. All the miniatures, all the cards, all the tokens, and the board itself is just huge. You can't even get it on camera. So this game takes a lot of space, but that also makes it very cool to look at, especially with all the miniatures. So in the beginning we have, it's not very populated, the map, but very soon the Empire will expand to all these planets and try to discover where the rebels are hiding. On this side of the table, the Empire plays. So my vision or my plan as the Empire is to find the rebel base and destroy it once and for all. But doing so requires a lot of effort from my side, because the galaxy is a huge place and they could be on any one of these planets on the board. So where are they? I don't know. So I have to send all my forces, which are a lot, all around the table. But of course I have a limited amount of resources. Only the heroes that I play, these villains you might say, can issue the orders and send the units around. But also I want to use my villains to do certain missions, as to gain influence on planets and gain the control there, or capture an enemy leader and maybe convert it to the dark side of the Force and join my cause. Such things are possible in this game, and it's a lot to do, and the Empire has a lot of tension going on, because where are the rebel base, where is it, and how can I crush them? So welcome to the rebel side. This side plays entirely different than the Empire. I have to try to stay hidden. At the same time I have to do missions to sabotage the Empire and stop their supply lines and just gain influence on planets here. So what I have are missions. These missions are crucial to winning the game as the rebels. I can send out mission with my leaders, such as Jandona, Leia, Luke, Han Solo, Chewbacca, Mon Mothma, and just try to gain influence, rebel influence in the galaxy, while at the same time sabotaging the production lines of the Empire, and maybe destroy the Death Star, or anything I can do just to hinder the movement and slow them down and stay hidden. And the tension is very high here. There's just so much I need to do, but I only am limited to the amount of leaders that I have. And yes, the tension is exciting. It is very exciting. And enough of that rebel scum. One of the benefits of being the Empire is that they go first. That means I can react on whatever they are doing. So now it's time for him to send on the leaders on missions, and then I can react to that. So let's see how it works out. So each round is the same. First we play missions, like this, from the hand. Then we do actions on an alternate basis. I do one action, he does one, or missions at the same time. And then, if the round counter ever meets the rebels icon on the round track, I win. So that is my goal. And the Empire has to stop me before that happens. He has to find rebel base and eliminate all resistance there to win the game, or just destroy the bat. But now it's up to me to play missions. So I have cards on my hand that I can play, and there's a lot more to choose from, but I have to draw randomly. So let's see. Okay, Mon Mothma can go on this one. No, Mon Mothma just turned to the dark side. Ah, okay. So Leia go instead. And oh, this is one for Chewie. Chewie has to play this one. And let's see. Oh, here we go. This one can go with General Madine and Jan Dodana. Oh yes, here's one for Admiral Akbar. Okay, so I have done my stuff, and I have a couple of heroes on the side, just to do actions or to oppose the Empire from his plans. But now I have revealed my intentions first, so now I go back to the Empire. Excellent. The hoodie. Okay, so now I know the intentions of the rebel players. I know the leaders he has sent, and I know the icons he has on his leaders, so I know what I can expect, or kind of. Like Chewbacca there, he has a lot of muscle power, so I should maybe have Boba Fett here with a lot of muscle power himself to stand ready to oppose him. But still, I have this mission here. Okay. Boba Fett, where is he? He is there. You go on that mission, and oh yeah, this is a great one. Let's see. So if I can get Darth Vader to do this one, this will be highly valuable. Okay, I think I'm done. I need to send a lot of mission orders around the map, so I need leaders available. Also, I want leaders to oppose whatever he is planning up to do. So now we can actually see how this works in action. Playing the missions is not deciding the game. It is when you play the mission that it determines it. Because now I know the leaders he has in his pool, the available leaders, and I know the icons he has. So some of these missions here require certain icons. And he can only use his leaders there to oppose me unless he has on the board already. So Chewbacca, he needs muscle power. So I see that he has actually some muscle power available. So maybe I should just time it otherwise. Normally you can have more missions here. So maybe I have more missions with muscle power, and the other one is more crucial than the first one. So I will play the less crucial one first and see how he reacts to that one. If he doesn't react, that goes through, so I win on that basis alone. But now I'm going to play Chewbacca, and he's going to play a sabotage mission on Corellia. So now it's up to Empire to try to oppose me. And of course he's going to send General Veers. He has 2 muscle power. So now we go for a roll-off. Resolving the mission is very simple. Take the number of icons here. Chewbacca has 3, and Veers has 2. So we roll 3 dice for Chewbacca, and 2 for Veers. So Chewbacca has, or the aggressor has to have more icons than the defender. And in this case, the defender has 2 doubles. So he has 4 against 2. So Chewbacca failed the mission, so nothing happens. If, however, he had rolled less than Chewbacca, he would have succeeded and placed a sabotage marker here on Corellia and disrupt the production lines. If the Empire did not withstand the mission, it would automatically succeed, and Chewbacca will go in here and do the mission. It's very simple to resolve the missions. So, Chewie disrupted my plans and he sabotaged Corellia. Almost any time there is a token placed on the board, there is a mission card that did it. And almost always, to remove the token, you need to play a mission card. So going through this deck might not be so easy. So let's say you want to have a Death Star. What if it's in the bottom? Well, no worry. The Death Star is not in this deck. It is in this deck. It's a project deck that is consistent of a Death Star and this Superstar Destroyer. And yeah, so the Empire has access to a lot of great nasty stuff here for the rebels. So you are kind of in control. Okay, so the Empire has the project going for him. That is fine enough for him. But for me, I need to speed up the game actually to make it end quicker. So I have certain objectives I can complete. And by doing so, I will advance the rebel token here towards the round marker. So when they meet, I win the game. So I have to do these things, such as start a war and destroy a Star Destroyer, for instance. That is one thing I can do, and these objectives are very hard for me to complete, but they are crucial for me to do as well. And at the same time, the Empire kind of knows what I have here, so he has to stop me from winning these small skirmishes. So speaking of battles or skirmishes, the battle system is kind of strange. So here, this is the unit list of the Empire. You see? So for instance, this unit here, he gets 1 black die and 2 red die. And he has 4 red shield. That means that only the red dice can hit this unit. But he gains 1 black die to hit black units and 2 red dice to hit red units. So we need to use the correct dice on the correct targets. And that is kind of strange, but it kind of works at the same time. So the battle is like this. You roll a number of dice, maximum 5 of each color, and just see how it turns out. So all these symbols mean different things. These hits here, they only count for red shields, and these only count for black shields. You have these ones, which trigger special tactic cards or allow you to draw tactic cards. And this symbol means you can cross the color. So this could be a red hit. You can have 4 reds, for example, and 2 black ones. So the tactic cards are either ground or space, depending on where you have the battle. And they do certain things, like blocking damage, dealing damage, and other stuff, usually blocking and dealing damage. But they can really hurt the opponent. So the combat is kind of strange, but it works. Combat being dice game, you might get some different or unexpected results, such as this X-Wing here against the Super Star Destroyer and 2 TIE Fighters, you know. Boom, boom, boom. You know, it might happen. It's very unlikely, but it could happen. And this can only remind me of one certain movie.
Keep firing, ass!
Wow, Star Wars Rebellion. What can I say? I really love this game. It is a great 2-player game. Yes, it does say on the box that it's a 2 to 4 player game, but that is nonsense. Yeah, you can play 4 players or 3 players, but if you play more players, the teams has to divide the responsibilities. So, let's say the Empire. Okay, I will do the ground forces and you will do the air forces. I will draw these cards and you will put units on the board. So, you just delegate responsibilities depending on what side you are on, either general or admiral. Playing that is kind of good. So let's say all 4 players are really dedicated to this game and Star Wars, and you're all alpha players. Then you will probably have a great time as a team game if all are really into the game and active. But if one player is kind of non-active, the onlooker, and the other one is maybe the alpha player, you are playing a solo game actually. So you kind of okay, I know what to do, but I don't want to overstep your responsibilities, so since you are general, I will do your stuff. I will not say anything, because yeah, it is a 2-player game, and as a 2-player game, it is awesome. There's so much exciting going on. So you have a very different feeling of the game depending on what side of the board you are on. So the Empire, you sit here, yeah, I'm gonna build some units there, I'm gonna build some units there, and so where can it be? Maybe it's over there. I have time, maybe. Let's see, yeah, I have time. And I'm gonna just casually build another Death Star, and so the Empire kind of has a cocky attitude, you know. He is really going to just overstep the rebels. It's easy, but at the same time you have to hurry, because as the timer goes out, it's starting to, okay, so I kind of know where he is, but I'm not so sure I have my units correctly aligned, so I need to hurry now. And the rebels, they're like, I only have 1 unit there and 1 unit there. Okay, I need to hurry. Where can I go with this? And I have this mission, I can play on this, and yeah, that will help me. So the rebels are constantly, I need to hide, and it's very tenseful and intense, and it's very exciting both sides of the board. I really like this game. And of course, the theme is very, very important. If you don't like Star Wars, I don't think you will have any pleasure of playing this game, because everything is Star Wars related. So what is this unit here? Why does he need to have a freighter to carry him over? What is this? And who is Leia? You know, you need to have some kind of relation to these characters and figures to actually enjoy the game, even though the game itself is very good. So as you play the game for the first time, you will notice that you will make your own story, as I told you in the introduction. You will send Leia to Naboo and do certain stuff, and you remember that game. But the more I play it, the less story-oriented I get, and the more into the game I get. Because the game itself is very good, you know, and yeah, I do remember, okay, Leia was captured by Boba Fett. No, don't take her, but after that it's forgotten, and I need to focus on the task at hand. So being Star Wars with all this crazy amount of great miniatures and having the theme and having a great game behind it, it truly is an amazing experience. And I kind of, okay, the game takes easily 3 hours, easily. And it says 2 to 4 on the box, so that is very true. You will really spend time on this game, but at the same time, the time will just whoosh, oh, it's already that much. Oh, okay, we've been playing for a long time because it is really engaging. Everything. There's no downtime. It's back and forth all the time, and you are constantly thinking, what am I going to do? What is he going to do? So you're always engaged in this game, and I love it. This is easily my top 1 favorite 2-player game at the moment, and yeah, I love it. I don't know how much more I can brag about this game. So yeah, just go and buy it, and be wary. You have to like Star Wars to experience this game as I do. I believe so. If you don't like Star Wars, I don't think you will like this at all. But a Star Wars fan should just run and buy. And at the beginning, I didn't want to paint these figures because there's so many. But seeing pictures of Board Game Geek, I'm so envious. I want to paint my figures as well. So I promised myself I'm not going to paint these, but now I see how amazing it's going to look. So, God. Gorgeous game. I love it. Okay, thank you for watching. And if you would like to support me, please check out my Patreon account, and you can see how you can support me there. And you can also influence which game I'm going to review next time. So check that out and see how you can help me. Otherwise, if you want to have comments, please do so on the Board Game Geek or on my homepage, because I don't get notifications on the YouTube comments, so I might not see it. Okay, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great time gaming, and if you get this game, I know you will enjoy it. Okay, thank you, bye for now.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.